Hi everybody, John Charles with you, Kaiwasa. Welcome back to my channel. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm having some afternoon coffee in my Christmas mug. And decided to do this video. Now I had, I don't know. Why am I doing this video exactly? I don't know. I just felt motivated today. I've had the record I'm going to show you for a couple of years, several years, but I haven't done anything with it. I haven't digitized it. I didn't even pay a lot of attention to it until just recently. This year I've played it a couple times. And I just think it's extremely cute. And I was thinking today, maybe people would enjoy seeing this little record. I don't know if you will or not. It's from Japan. It's really 3 records, 2 of which are a set, 1 of which is separate. They are small, 7-inch records. It is a set and 1 bonus one that was just thrown in there. It doesn't belong with the other 2. I don't even remember exactly where I got it. It had to have been a thrift store, Collector's Expo, and it had to have been cheap, or else I wouldn't have picked it up, because I don't spend money on stuff like this. But it was just cute, And I kind of figured it's Japanese Christmas records, okay, from Japan. I figured, yeah, let's check it out. The packaging is so adorable. Anyway, so it's a 2-record little set that came in a folder with some illustrations, but there was an additional record stuck in there that did not belong to that set, but it was Christmas music from Japan. Doesn't have a year, so I'm just going to show you that first, because they're all cute. It had inside, although it didn't have the original sleeve, it had what I think they call an obi. I guess it's an obi, I don't know, but in Japan they usually have like a printed piece of paper around the record or on the outside of the record that has information that's usually kind of repeated anyway on the cover, and like I don't know exactly what that's about, but it still has the obi on it. I don't know the year, and inside it has the lyrics to the songs. Although I think it probably goes like this. Japanese usually is, I think, read. I don't speak Japanese, so I don't read it, but up and down rather than the way Westerners read, like this way. I think Japanese goes down. Anyway, and this has like a listing of other releases that they did. But the record is a floppy disk, so cute. It's by, what information? Before I get into these, telling you translations and things like that, just understand, as I said, I don't speak Japanese and I am using Google Translate. And like Hawaiian, Japanese is a very poetic language. It's kind of difficult to translate super literally, as is Hawaiian, because there are a lot of poetic references and different ways of saying things. And so you can do, by Google Translate will do it, but you have to kind of use your brain some to read between the lines and figure out, oh, they probably mean this, or to understand, some of the references. And also, I'm telling you, you can, this is true, it's especially true with Japanese. I do find it maybe less true with like Spanish or French or whatever, but like if you use Google Translate on something Japanese, you can capture that and then go back and do it again, and it will give you something different. And you can do it a 3rd time and it will be different still. And sometimes it's related and you kind of figure it out, put them together and go, okay, I get what they're saying. Other times, sometimes, I mean, it might say, like you might have a song called, like, for example, I'm being totally serious too, like Santa Claus is coming to town. And you might, in Japanese, and you might do the Google Translate and it will say something like, Santa Claus arriving in the city, and you go, okay, like I hear the song, I know that. But you might do it again and it might give you something completely different, like toenail clipping. Really? So Usually, if I'm doing Japanese or Chinese, like I do it multiple times, and then you kind of figure out, okay, what's happening here. But anyway, this record is a floppy disk. Those of us, we love floppy disks. There was no cover, like I said, it was stuck in the plastic sleeve in this one. But it is, from what I can gather, called Christmas Nursery Rhyme Collection, which is odd because it's actually all singing. I guess in the West, we would think of a rhyme as like saying, you know, Mary, Mary had a little lamb or whatever. But I guess in Japanese culture, whatever, it's songs, children's songs, but it does say nursery rhyme. Might really be children's song collection from King Color Records. It's by Japanese artists who are listed, but they're children. They're all children, individual children singing. And here's the flip side, which is equally cute. Isn't that adorable? On side one there's only 4 songs on it. On side one is Jingle Bells and Oh Christmas Tree, and on side 2 is Silent Night and a song called Troika. If you're not familiar with it, I think most of us really aren't. Troika is a Russian folk song about a troika it's like a horse-drawn carriage that takes 3 horses. It's sort of a traditional Russian transportation. And this song is a Russian folk song about going through Siberia and the snow at night and memories and just the magic of the snow and how cold everything is and how life is sad sometimes and life is happy sometimes. You know, it's a Russian song, right? Not super popular in the West, but I have seen Troika. I think it's pretty well liked in Japan, especially the older records, and I have seen Troika on several Japanese Christmas albums. So I guess they associate that song with Christmas season, Troika. Yeah. So anyway, that's this one. I don't really like this record because it's individual children singing for the most part, and I don't really like children singing, especially by themselves, that much. It's a personal thing. It's just kind of annoying. I love a choir, like a Danny Elfman children's choir, you know, when it's and whatever. Sorry, there's a plane. I like that kind of children's singing. I don't really like just individual children singing, and of course it's in Japanese. But, you know, anyway, that's that one.
Aloha. Travel back with us to the Hawaiian Islands of the past. Tune in to Hawaiian Hi-Fi Radio, where Mr. Kaiwaza is spinning vintage vinyl, Hawaiian and Hawaiian-inspired albums for the 1940s through the 1980s. It's like a vacation without ever having to leave home. Not only a vacation, but a time-traveling vacation. The old Hawaiian music, the native songs, and the old Hollywood Hawaiian music. You'll hear it all on Hawaiian Hi-Fi Radio. It's on live365.com. All you have to do is click on the link below and it will take you directly there. We're there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, spinning fragrant, melodious island music just for you. Won't you join us? That's Hawaiian Hi-Fi Radio.
So, main attraction here is this little set, and I do actually like the music on this one. Actually, where are my notes? It's from 1962. It is called the subtitle is Christmas and New Year's Nursery Rhymes. Christmas and New Year's Nursery Rhymes. Again, it's all songs, so I don't know. I get many different translations on this title. First, let me say, if you're a Westerner, you would take this as the front, right? Because that's how you open it. You go, oh, this is the front. But that's not true in Japanese. because they also read in the reverse way that we do what you would think of as the back in the West. This is actually the front of a booklet or book or whatever. This is the front. You tell me, I don't know, I've used the translator many different times and I get White Christmas, Good Christmas, Merry Christmas, Wipe Christmas, W-I-P-E. I get many things, and I think it has trouble with this sort of cartoonish, writing, translating that as well. But isn't that very cute? This is just the song titles, which are inside also. So you open it up, adorable, adorable. And we have a message. I should have written her name down. I'm sorry, I don't remember who this lady that's responsible for this recording. She's not the singer, but it's a couple of different children's choirs. So these are choirs singing. Very nice, with an orchestra. I like the music on this one. This is just a message about, Christmas is here and it's so magical and the children love it and it's like a fantasy land for them. And as adults, we love to see the magic of children at Christmas time and how much they love it. And that's what she basically says. This is the first song, or a picture for the first song, which is, I wanted to say something that she says in here. I translated this several times and it was very clear that it kept saying the same thing, which is at some point she talks about the cake and candles blink and sway. I just love that imagery. I want some of that swaying cake, that blinking cake. I want that. Anyway, this is the first song. Now it says Holy Night when I translate it many, many times, but it's not Oh Holy Night. The song is Silent Night that they're singing. These are the lyrics, but I think it's not a direct translation of Silent Night as we know it. Silent Night, Holy Night, all is calm, all is bright, yada yada. Because this talks about a little girl being in front of a Christmas tree and having a sort of spiritual and magical experience where she sees angels and God and whatever, and she has this experience. So, but I think it's different. I think they wrote different lyrics for Silent Night for this. I mean, translations are like that anyway sometimes, but okay. Moving on to the second song, we come to the first record itself. This is actually 2 songs. It is a very, very floppy disc. It's extremely floppy, and it's only one-sided, so it's 2 songs on here. The next song on the record I just showed you is Jingle Bells, but it's not an exact translation. I mean, it's pretty much, these are the lyrics. It is pretty much a translation from what I can tell of our lyrics of Jingle Bells. They may have changed a few things, like upsot maybe was a word they didn't really know and they used something else, but I think it's essentially the same. Now, this third song here trips me out. I don't know how they put this in a Christmas record, but I love it. You'll chuckle. It's Turkey in the Straw. I don't even know the English lyrics to Turkey in a Straw. I mean, I just know the dun, 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 dun. I don't even know what they are. So I have no idea whether this was a literal translation of Turkey in the Straw. But I really chuckled when I was looking up the Google Translates, because it translated many times, many different ways. And it just said the most bizarre things about turkeys lying around in with straw poking out of this, and it was kind of funny, but I don't know what the lyrics are. So, but for whatever reason, they have included Turkey in the Straw on their Christmas and New Year collections. So isn't that lovely? I love that. Now this next one has the second record. Again, it's a floppy disk, one-sided. It's 3 songs, I should say. This one has 3 songs on each record. This is, you might think looking at it, oh, they put the wrong record in. This is not a Christmas, New Year's record. But it is. The illustration is actually because of this thing right here, this bamboo thing, which is called a kadomatsu. That is a decoration that the Japanese have during the New Year time. You do see it here in Hawaii. A lot of people have them here. You buy them at all the stores. Kadomatsu. I don't do it, but it is. It's not super. I mean, it's religious, but not really. It comes really from the Shinto. It's not really like a super religious thing, but they. It's a good year. Like you put it up at a certain time after Christmas, and you leave it up through January 7th. You're not supposed to take it down before January 7th. It's considered disrespectful to take it down. You put it outside your door, around your door or something. You usually see them outside. Businesses will have them. People have them outside their doors, their front doors, through January 7th. And it's a good luck thing, and it's supposed to be originally from Shinto, that there's, it invites good fortune and good luck and a good year from a particular Shinto deity that you have to invite in. If you don't put out a kadomatsu, I should get a kadomatsu now that I'm, really, but you should. If you don't have it outside, you're not inviting this deity to stop in by your place, so you will not necessarily be the recipient of good fortune and good luck that year. So you're supposed to put it outside to invite them in, kind of like in the original Celtic Halloween. Well, the opposite of like when you used to put jack-o'-lanterns and scary things out on your windows facing outwards. It was to scare away the evil spirits that were supposed to be out and about on Halloween. Supposed to keep them out, and you put a little food out for the ones that you wanted to come in, the spirits of your relatives, dearly departed relatives. Anyway, yeah, that's the kodomatsu. So that actually would be to somebody in Japan a very identifiably New Year's picture. And sure enough, on side 2 is the song called New Year. It's not Old Lang Syne, it's a Japanese song about the New Year. And here we have the kodomatsu. And it's just, happy New Year, basically. You get it, you know what I mean? The next song, cute little kids. This is, the next song is called the Counting Song. I don't really know what it has to do with New Year's, and looking at the lyrics, I don't really either. It's just sort of like, oh, we're jumping around and we're dancing and we're playing these different little games that we have. Like how at Hanukkah you have like dreidel, and I guess in Japan, I don't know, but I guess in Japan maybe they have little toys and games that are kind of associated with that time of year. They're running around playing these games and having fun amongst the decorations of the new year. So I think they're referencing Kodomatsu again. Finally, the final song, which I really like, really like the final song. It's just called Snow. And I love this illustration. And why is the snowman angry? I mean, why? I don't know, but I am loving it. And again, it's just, it's, you would think it would be all happy with the kids dancing around, but the song's actually fairly somber sounding. And it's like, oh, the snow is, you know, beautiful and lovely, and we do love the snow so much because the cat is cuddling up and the dog is fast asleep in this, you know, the cold weather, and the mushrooms are growing their button caps now. I don't know, do they do that in the snow? That's what it said. Anyway, I love this. I liked this song, actually, yeah. Snow. And finally, oh yeah, finally, this is just an ad for King Records. It's King Records, right? Yeah, no. Anyway, for this company, and it's advertising a volume 1 and volume 2, or volume 2, I should say, and volume 1 of a set they have for adults, I guess, called Christmas and Winter Moods. So it has Christmas and other kind of songs on it. I'd love to run across those. And then the back of it just, of course, is the stocking, and it just says this something about this being a wonderful gift for children, and it actually says something about, brother, this is your wonderful gift to my sister or something. So I guess it was ready-made to give. Okay. That's it. I just wanted to show that to you because I thought I know I'm talking for like 20 minutes about it, but it's so cute. 1962 Japanese Christmas set called Japanese and New Year's Nursery Rhymes. I don't know whether it's White Christmas or Merry Christmas or Great Christmas. I don't know. Have a thingy Christmas. Maybe I'll put this up on YouTube. I'm not gonna put the other one because that music's kind of annoying, but this is like 6 songs. It's not that long. I don't know. If there's interest enough, maybe I'll put the music and the pictures up on YouTube as a video. Might be nice.